Hi folks, welcome to Tidus episode 50. We have 3 boss fights in this episode: the Twin Dragonriders, the Executioner's Chariot, and the Looking Glass Knight. Our biggest concern here is the Executioner's Chariot, not because he's the most difficult, but because the masked mannequins before him are really challenging, and the 3 old knights after him are also really challenging. Let's start off in the Forgotten Chamber Bonfire in Dragonriders Castle. We're going to take out this Royal Soldier, and we're going to head straight over to the Twin Dragonriders. There are 2 Dragonrider enemies in this boss fight. The archer in the back left of the room has 1,470 HP. The melee guy that comes right after you, right out of the fog gate, has 3,670 HP. We're going to use that to our advantage. These enemies are weak to strike, and they drop 26,000 souls when defeated. We can summon Pilgrim Belclaire for the fight, but we're not going to. We're not going to need her when you use this strategy. I used to have a very hard time with this boss fight. I'm going to show you a really easy trick to take them down. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to head right to the back left of the boss arena. So we have the melee Dragon Rider coming after us. We want to bring him over here, and we're going to get him close to the pillar. He's going to attack and take out the pillar. During that time, we're going to get a free hit in on the Archer Dragon Rider. Now we're going to run away. We're going to run away. We're staggered. Wow. Okay, run back to the boss fog and lure the melee Dragon Rider into attacking, then run over and quickly attack his friend. Do that over and over again until the Archer Dragon Rider is down. He has a lot less health. He's easy to kill. Now it's a one-on-one fight. We've already taken on this enemy in particular in Hyde's Tower of Flame. He's not difficult, and we have even more health. We're even higher leveled now. Ouch. Tried to parry him, missed on the parry. We need to use our magic attack, our heavy magic attack, to kill this guy as quickly as possible. Oh, he got me again. Tried to parry him. Got the parry. Let's do a heavy magic attack. Oh. He's doing some dodges on us today. Oh, there we go. Took him down. It's a very fun boss fight. Once you know the strategy, it's going to be a lot easier for you. Let's talk to Benhart of Hugo. We've already talked to him a couple times before. We want to progress his questline. We want to complete his questline. If we complete his questline, if we summon him to fight and defeat 3 bosses, he will give us his armor and his sword. Alternatively, we can just kill him, but it's more fun to do his quest. If you don't take him into the Looking Glass Knight boss fight, you can use a bonfire ascetic on either of his locations, and that will still count towards completing his quest. The Looking Glass Knight isn't very difficult, so we're probably not going to need his help. I don't know, maybe we'll summon him, maybe we won't. He's still pretty obsessed with his magic greatsword. It's not actually magic. I got the real magic greatsword right here. Check out the Age Smelter sword, buddy.
No better place to test my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? King's gone. The land itself is overrun. No better place.
He does say the people have a mad glint in their eyes, and they sure do. We're all cursed. So straight ahead, the gate is locked. The elevator is in the up position, so we have to climb the ladder all the way up. This part right here, I die every time I do it. There are 2 mannequin enemies that are quick and deadly. But don't forget the invisible ghost enemy with his greatsword right before the door. So we're going to take out the invisible ghost here, bait him into attacking, and then we're going to attack him back. You'll notice that golem behind me needs souls in order to activate. So we're going to take these 2 mannequins. They're going to come out from the sides there. We're going to bring them right over to our golem friend. We don't want to get the souls. We want the golem to get the souls. He only needs 1. trick to taking these guys out. They're weak to magic, but you need to block their attack and then hit them. It's almost like a brief stagger if you block their attack. You block their attack, you'll notice it kind of staggers them a little bit. Look at that. And they're able to... Oh no. He almost killed me. Dodge through that final thrusting slash attack. Got him. Golem elevator is activated. Now we can proceed forward. Let's grab our rewards. Notice there's a summon we can summon for the second boss fight here, the Executioner's Chariot. Honestly, I wouldn't take the summon in for the Executioner's Chariot. I would go back in and take the summon for the 3 Old Knights. I think the 3 Old Knights are harder. We're going to use the pillars. And we're going to hide behind the pillars, bait him into attacking, hide behind the pillars, and then attack him back. Our reward for taking down the Executioner's Chariot is the Gower's Ring of Protection. It has 10 units of weight, so it's very heavy. It breaks after 1 to 5 melee hits when being hit from behind, so it nullifies damage from behind. It breaks really quickly from melee attacks. It breaks after 10 plus attacks from spells, so if you get hit from the back with spells, it'll completely negate those. So that's really helpful when fighting the Ancient Dragon. When they do the Fire Breath, you run away and you get hit from behind. It normally one-shots you, no more one-shot. We almost got him. One more hit. There we go. Now here's the real challenge here. There are 3 Old Knights. The first one we got a one-on-one fight, so they are very similar to Hyde's Tower of Flame. We know what they can do. They're very deadly with their attacks. The good news is our weapon is dealing a lot of damage. As soon as we run over to this one on the right, we need to kill him quickly because his friend's going to come over and join the fight. We have a big area to use, so if we need to run away, we can always run away. We are able to take down the first one really quick. Let's see if we can get the second one. Got him. Old Knight leggings. There are 2 chests. There's one over here and there's one on the left side. As you're facing the staircase, this is the right side. On the left side is a mimic chest. So don't open that chest, just attack. We got the Firestorm spell on the right side. Magic Thrust. Now, if you attack this mimic and you do too many attacks and he comes to life, he will eat you while you're attacking. So be mindful of that. Let him come fully alive and, give him space. We're able to take him out in 2 hits because we have that super heavy magic thrusting attack, which is awesome. It's powerful enemy after powerful enemy in this section of the game. To the left, there's a door with 2 Desert Sorceress. We have an invisible ghost enemy, all in a very small confined room. To the right, you go up the stairs and there's a ladder. You go up the ladder and there's a Bell Gargoyle and an Alarm Captain. We're going to the left first because if we open the shortcut, we can have a shortcut back in case we die in the next parts up ahead. Also in this room, another Estus Flash Shard. We are plus 11. We will have our 12th Estus Flash Shard. Man, these Desert Sorcerers are so deadly in this small confined space. Do note, while you're fighting this Desert Sorcerer on the left, the other one can cast her Flame Swath, or the Lingering Flame that just sits right by you and explodes. If she casts that, run away. We're able to get behind her a little bit, get a hit in. You can parry their attacks with when they do the wind, or use the fan to attack you. Got our Estus Flash Shard. Let's open up the gate. Our shortcut is unlocked. What did we get over here? We have 5 Repair Powder and 10 Flame Butterfly. We're going to go to the left, up the stairs, and up the ladder. The lawn captain is facing the other way. He's looking at the shortcut, waiting for you to come through the shortcut. Take him out quickly. We're going to let our belt gargoyle friend come in. He does some pretty good damage. Cast Flame Run gave us an opportunity to finish him off. Unlock the shortcut. We completed this area. Keep going. Looks like we're going to have just barely enough time to take on the Looking Glass Knight. Let's talk about him. The Looking Glass Knight has 6,540 health. His shield will deflect magic. He drops 25,500 souls when defeated. He'll drop the Ring of Steel Protection +2 in New Game Plus. He is weak to strike, magic, and dark. Now take note, when you are fighting him, it is raining, so the water status effect will apply. Lightning from his attacks will do an additional 15% damage to you. We will use that to our advantage in Shrine of Amana. Shrine of Amana is all flooded with water. We're going to use our gold pine resin and make that area a lot easier. We're not too concerned with Looking Glass Knight. I don't know that he's ever really killed me. The big thing with him, you want to attack him from his sword side. His sword is in his right hand, so you want to get on his right hand side and attack him. You want to wait for an opening and you want to be patient. Where it gets really challenging for this boss fight is when he summons an invader in, so you're taking on him and an invader. We're offline, so he's just going to summon in an NPC. The NPCs are weak to magic, so if you use magic or you can use lightning for that 15% bonus damage, put that pine resin on and take those NPCs out quickly. His attacks are slow and telegraphed, so they're fairly easy to dodge. You do want to be careful. Again, just be patient with this boss fight and you'll have no trouble. He may take you out once or twice, just be patient. Not sure if we're going to take on Benhart or take Benhart into the fight. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 either way on that. I think we might do a bonfire ascetic, but not at this part. We're going to do it later on. I'll show you guys. Let's talk about the Stone Knights before the Looking Glass Knight. They're similar to the Stone Soldiers. They have 720 health. They drop 1,000 souls. They're weak to strike, resistant to magic, lightning, and fire. When you're in the Covenant of Champions, they have a 1% chance to drop all stones. They have Lorn Skulls here. The Lorn Skulls don't work on these guys. They also drop Stone Twin Blade, Stone Parma, Titanite Slab. They have a 5% chance of dropping Titanite Slab. These are awesome guys to farm Titanite Slabs. They also drop the Llewellyn Armor. We'll get that for free from Chancellor Lowliger. Farm these guys for Titanite Slabs. Just take note, they do not infinitely respawn. They despawn after 12 deaths. So you take them out 12 times and they despawn, but they're great for farming Titanite Slabs if you need them at this point in the game. Don't forget to pick up these items here. We got a life gem. There's another item by the boss fog door. There's another summon that we can take into the fight. We're not going to need that. We got a petrified something. Soul of a Proud Knight, Twinkling Titanite. That petrified something's going to get us closer to upgrading our Age Smelter Sword to +5. Here's Benhart. This guy's not that hard. We're just going to take him down really quick, guys. He always does a leaping attack. Roll right through that leaping attack. Oh yeah, look how much damage our heavy magic attack is doing against this guy. The magic helps out a lot. Attacks are pretty easy to dodge. You do want to be careful. He does hit you every once in a while, especially with these lightning attacks. Standing beside his shield when he does that lightning attack like that makes it easier to dodge. He still hits me a lot with that attack. That was a pretty vicious combo he had there. missed me with the lightning orbs, hit me with his sword during that attack animation. So we're going to two-hand our weapon, strong magic thrust, heal up, repair our weapon. Watch out for the lightning orbs. Oh yeah, we'll block it. Took out the NPC in 3 hits, though we did take a huge hit from his greatsword. Let's heal up. You don't want to heal up in front of this guy. You want to bait him into attacking and then heal up. We are past the 15-minute mark in this episode, folks. So once we defeat him, we will wrap this episode up here. Thank you so much for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Fully confident in our ability to take him out. Look how little his health is. We got this. I think he's cheating.